Hello everybody, it's good to see you. Today we're here to talk about a really cool LARP that I'm super excited for. So I don't know how many of you have heard about the team called Wonder LARP. Wonder LARP is this Polish-based collective that is a non-for-profit that not only runs their own LARPs, but helps out with some of the most popular LARPs around Europe. So if you've been to Heirs of the Dragon, they've helped out with that. I believe they've helped with the Westworld inspired LARP as well. They're like all over the place, and that's because they're filled with some of the most talented people I've come to know in the LARP industry, from some of the best storytellers to prop makers, pyrotechnic specialists. Like, they are some of the best. And when I heard that they were making a LARP called Adventurers Academy, I had to check it out. So basically, the whole premise of Adventurers Academy is that in this realm, there has not been a true hero or a true villain in a very long time. So it's a school, and it's actually taking place at Choha Castle, which for those who are long-term fans of College of Wizardry, you will know where that is. They play in Choha Castle, which is like this stunning, beautiful castle, and it is a school for people how to basically learn how to be good guys and bad guys. And you, as the hero or villain, will find your adventuring party. And so like the school is there for you to like meet the others that will help you to your destiny. And so, you know, I am looking to play a bard, which I can't sing, I can't play an instrument, I can't dance, but you know what I'm gonna LARP? I'm gonna LARP playing an instrument because we're playing pretend, and if I can get a little speaker in my freaking thing, it doesn't matter. You play to lift me, okay? It doesn't matter if you hear Mozart, all right? Maybe I am Mozart, all right? So play to lift me. But I'm gonna be a bard, and I'm a little nervous because they actually, like, it's kind of cool because they have like actual classes for singing, and they have like bard classes, and it's gonna be kind of neat. And I don't know, man, I've never done anything like this. And I think the meta context of the game about it being like you are becoming an adventurer and you have to find your adventuring party and you have to learn how to be a good guy or a bad guy. I think that's inherently very funny, because in LARP, it is like in LARP in general, like in the scope of LARP as an entire hobby, really that's basically what it boils down to. How to be a good guy or a good bad guy or a good middle bad anti-hero guy. But the school itself, like, why does the school exist? How come it is here? And all these questions is kind of gonna be found out during the game. It's a little bit of find out in game, which, like, I respect it. I love it. And I'm quite excited for it. So with that, we're gonna go into the actual concepts of the LARP. Okay, so I am looking like directly off their website just to make it easy and make sure I am not twisting words. So it's a multi-episode LARPs, and it is about heroes and villains at the beginning of their journey towards destiny. With personal prophecies in their hands and the weight of expectation on their shoulders, they step into the hallways of the ancient academy to be trained as adventurers, starting at level 1. So there is like a level system, and that I think dictates like how powerful you are and like what you can do and whatnot. You can play all the episodes or jump in and out at any time. So from what I can remember about Witcher School, they had kind of a similar setup where, like, yeah, you can come for just like one episode, but you could also continue your character's narrative throughout multiple episodes and like graduate and, you know, have your character grow and change within the world or become like a teacher themselves over time. Like, those were all possibilities. And so they say that during their stay at the academy, adventurers will learn about their place in the world, attend specialized lessons to hone their skills, form adventuring parties to test their strength during classes, quests, and other challenges, and discover secrets about the world, the academy, and their own destiny, enjoy small victories and epic failures. and embark on a once-in-a-lifetime journey to become the greatest heroes and villains of all time, one level at a time. So I think this is hilarious, and one thing that I can appreciate about European LARPs in general, but specifically what I've noticed with like the Polish LARP community, is that they're very upfront about like what to expect at the LARP. So, you know, they say explicitly on the webpage, is this LARP for me? This LARP is for you if you enjoy tropes and archetypes, which, like, oh yeah, baby, you know me. Enjoying playing for drama, playing to lift, playing to lose, which, I mean, those were all tenets that I live by. And most people that I LARP with live by, so enjoy non-transparent plots and characters, which, okay, I will be honest, okay, so I've come from a background where I had a lot of non-transparent plots and characters and threads and things like that, and I didn't always like them growing up, but the style of LARP game that kind of encouraged that behavior was, you know, like those kind of like American freeform games in which, you know, the lack of transparency was to the benefit of other players to like find out in game or exclude people. When I have found plots like this in like Drakenfest or emergent games like Malleus and whatnot, I've actually really enjoyed them because I think, you know, I think as an American we enjoy this element of like surprise, and I think that's just kind of innate to what we kind of enjoy in our play style here. And so I don't know, as somebody who usually does like a lot of transparency, if there is any team I would trust to give me a really fun roller coaster of a ride of a LARP, it would be Wonder LARP. So I'm excited to have a non-transparent plot and like to figure out stuff and see what that actually means. Of course, there are going to be pre-written characters with strong relations, your input being taken into account during character creation. So as far as I understand it, that usually means that they're going to send you like a player survey and like see what you want to be and whatnot. I'm kind of excited for that. I have found that not having to write or create the character sometimes takes a certain weight off my shoulders. But it is really important to be able to play a character that I relate to. You know, going to this LARP, I'm kind of looking to play into my insecurities about being a bard, and I kind of like want to be a bad bard. Like I want to be a shit bard, and I want to like not be good at my instrument and like not know how to do anything, and like embrace the fact that I don't maybe ever have to be good, but maybe that's what's charming about me. Like that's the vibe at least I'm going for, or the idea I have that I'm going to put into my like player survey. So there's also going to be organizer provided plot and activities while being able to create your own with the provided framework, which very similar to a lot of like emergent style games. Even though plot isn't necessarily provided by the designs teams, it's provided by the players. That's like kind of the only difference in these kind of blockbuster experiences though. Like I get it, like they have like a dedicated team of people and also kind of like NPCs that can interact with you, which is gonna be fun. If you enjoy dramatic confrontations and interpersonal drama and enjoy a game whose tone can change from scene to scene and you can adjust the tonal shift, which that's basically like playing Malleus for me. Like Malleus one moment can be super funny and ridiculous, and then next it turns into a horror film, and then the next thing you know it's also a romance. So it's a little bit of everything, and I think that's what makes it really fun and very silly. And then of course at the end, like they say, this LARP is not for you if you don't enjoy playing to lose. Expect full transparency of the plot, don't like pre-written characters, don't like plot provided by the organizers, and have certain accessibility issues in which that they list, because the castle is very old. So I think, you know, I think it's not as wheelchairs accessible, unfortunately, due to the location. But yeah, it is pretty awesome, and like, you know, like I said, you guys should check out their website. I'm gonna have like a little screen here that kind of like scrolls through it. But they care about like emotional well-being, and they usually have emotional safety like people and like a safety off-game area at these kind of events. I don't really know what to expect because this is the first run of Adventurers Academy, and I always think like, it's always spicy going to like the first run of any LARP, because even with Giovanni, even though it was my first time going to Giovanni, I was on run 5. So by the time run 5 came around, they were able to like work out the kinks from run 1 through 4. And even after 5, they still had stuff that they changed from run 5 to 6. So I'm gonna be really interested to see how like being basically an early adopter of this is gonna feel like and is gonna be like. And like I'm really excited to go and support this team. You know, I think I'm gonna probably make a separate video about like the world and whatnot. Obviously, if you couldn't tell, there's the side of creation and destruction, the good and bad, good and evil. It's good and evil, guys. It's like you pick which side you're gonna be on. You're gonna be side of creation or destruction. I'm choosing the side of creation. I know, very typical, but I also hate playing villains. Sorry, I hate playing villains. I hate the brown person equal villain trope, and I have worked for a lot of my career to like not be associated with villainy after being like forcefully cast as villains for a really long time. So I'm doing creation and I'm really excited. And I wanted to let you know as well that tickets are still available. I'm gonna put a link down below. Listen, I believe in this game and I believe in the guys that are running this game. The guys, gals, and the theys and thems running the game. And I really want to see this game come to life. I think it's really kind of cool that you could be part of such a unique experience. Like it's its first run. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. It is in Poland, so I know that's a little bit of a hop, skip, jumping away. It's October 10th through the 13th of this year, 2024. I hope that you join me on my adventure to Adventurers Academy, and I can't wait to fill you guys in more. I'm looking to do more videos about this. I know I say that and it doesn't always happen, but I definitely am. And we're gonna go over the character and the look. I mean, I don't even know what the character's gonna be yet, but I'm excited to get there. So thank you guys so much for hearing me gush about this LARP. I just kind of wanted to give you a heads up on one of the newer things that's going on. Also, my Dragonfest video we're, you know, heading into spring soon. So I definitely am going to release my Dragonfest video that I actually filmed quite a bit ago. But yeah, there's a lot coming. Trust me. I have a lot of videos coming out. It's been a really busy winter, so usually it's not for me. Usually winters I get to chill out. Not this year. So I hope you guys, you know, stay interested, and I can't wait to hear from you. If you have any questions about Adventurers Academy, leave comments down below. The link to the game will be down below, and I really, really hope I can see you guys there. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you next time. Happy LARPing.
You hear that, Samson?